Chapter 29, Braking Fundamentals, Video 5, Cam Brakes. And so the cam brakes, or S-cam brakes, are again like a drum brake system, by far the most popular that we have. So what we do is we have an air brake chamber that causes the slack adjuster to rotate, causing the S-cam to turn. We've got cam followers that are attached to the shoes that ride on the S-cam, and the more we rotate it, the further those shoes move out, and we're shoving those or forcing those shoes into the brake drum, creating the friction, creating the heat, creating the braking torque that we want. So I talked about the cam brake, or an S-cam brake. It is, or if you want to think of it as a lazy S cam or shape, that as it is rotated, the followers that are here in the center of this S, as I rotate it further out, are then going to follow along the shape of that S, causing the shoes to be forced into the drum as that S is turned. The rollers are roll out. Those are attached to the shoes right at the cam, and it causes the shoes to come in contact with the drums. And the shoes is where we create that friction, create the heat. So reviewing here, we've got the brake chamber. We use the compressed air to flow into the brake chamber, and then principles of pneumatics say that the pressure working against a surface of a piston inside here creates a certain amount of force the piston will come out of that actuator, or the brake chamber, that's attached to the slack adjuster. Right? So as we're pushing that, we're going to create a turning force here on our S-cam. Secondary purpose of our slack adjuster, not only to give it the strength and the leverage to turn that S-cam, is that as the shoes wear, as the drums wear, this slack adjuster adjusts for that wear so that the brakes are always in adjustment. So we've taken that force, and we've used the slack adjuster to turn the S-cams. And here's a little bit better view of that S, or the lazy S cam that I call it. As it is rotating clockwise, these rollers, or the followers here, will start to travel further and further away from the center of that S-cam, pushing the shoes further and further into the drum. All of the shoes again remain stationary, and then through the brake spider is attached to the axle, to the suspension, to the frame, to the tractor or the trailer. So again, just kind of the basic of the S-cam system is the rotating of that S shoves the shoes deeper and deeper into the drums. One of the things to make sure that we have in the back of our mind when we're servicing these cam brakes is that there is a right hand and a left hand camshaft, or an S-cam on those brakes. So same truck, side to side, the shape of those cams will be different. So the warning that brings to mind is, as we are going to disassemble the brakes, we want to make sure that we are not commingling the camshafts right to left and left to right, because that would cause the rotation of the S-cam to rotate backwards if we put it on the wrong side, and then we would have no braking action whatsoever.